After I reviewed that issue of Galactic Guardians that didn't feature a single character from the film, I thought I would review this one. It's called Warlock and the Infinity Witch. But what I think has happened is they've put the wrong logo on here. And this is actually meant to be Galactic Guardians, because as you could see, there is Gonorrhea, there is Fanny's, and there is Dax. So like they're all the Galactic Guardians from the film. And if you look there, there's that bald woman, that beautiful bald woman that I fancy. This issue, though, is kind of like a filler one. It is between an adventure, and they pretty much just sat around waiting for stuff to happen for the whole thing. And there you can see them all there, and you'll notice a mistake actually. Dax, he is wearing a purple glove on that hand, but he's not wearing a glove on that hand. Maybe this is meant to be like a tribute to Michael Jackson. I don't know. And there's that beautiful bald woman that I fancy, and it is always nice to see Warwick Davis in a comic. And as I said, this comic is mostly just them sitting around waiting for action to happen. During all this, there's little like dialogue and little fights, like Warwick Davis, he gets scared of Fanny's, and then if you like Jesus Christ allegories, well, look at that. There is a man being crucified. Jesus Christ being crucified. And this is probably my favourite bit of the comic, because the beautiful bald lady that I fancy, I mean, look, she is practically naked there. I don't know why she's even bothering to put on clothes. Like, that is string. That is just string she is wearing. There's, like, there is no point in even putting that on. She should just be naked. I'm not saying that all women should be naked, by the way, because I'm sure all the Gail Simons and idiots like that will say, oh, I'm imploring that all women should be stripped naked. I'm just saying that this woman here, I don't see the point of her putting on this really thin bathing suit, because for all intents and purposes, she is just naked. Yeah, this is my favourite scene because it is the beautiful bald lady that I fancy and Fanny's, and they're having a little kind of like a little debate here, and he's like, oh, you are so and so, and she's like, no, I'm not. So she throws a rock at him, and he just blows a rock at him, and he's like, someday the bill on your indiscretions will come due. And that is like a threat. And then what happens is Gonorrhea, she is getting bored, so now she decides to have a fight with Fanny's. And that's pretty much the whole issue now. Look, there's an advert for Tasmania, and they're having this fight, and Dax, he tries to join in, and Gonorrhea's like, back off, and he punches him, and Dax is confused. He's like, I thought a green lady was on my side because we're the same colour. And then they're both like, butt out, and they punch Dax away, which is it's kind of rude, really. He was just trying to join in. At this bit, I think there is a bit of dialogue missing, because Dax is talking to the Jesus Christ person, and he is like, are they really fighting or just messing around? How does your jaw feel? Dislocated. Will that answer your question? I feel like there should be another bit of dialogue right here where he goes, if they were fighting for real, you would be dead by now. But that bit isn't there. So yeah, they're just fighting away, and what happens is Gonorrhea, she actually beats Fanny's. And this is where we pretty much reach the end of the issue, but it is a great ending because stuff starts to happen and loads and loads of superheroes show up. Look, She-Hulk was posing just for this picture, and if there's loads of good superheroes here, there is Kazar, there is Captain America, the best superhero in the world of all time, there is Cyclist. And if you look closely, the beautiful bald lady that I fancy, it looks like she is fingering Fetish Fuel from the Excellent Men. Like, personally, I'd really be down for watching this. Just like those two, like, that would be good. Unfortunately, this is where the comic ends, so we don't get any more on that. But this comic is a filler issue, but it is a filler issue done well, I think. There's some good conflict with Fanny's, and fights with Gonorrhea and the beautiful bald lady that I fancy. They're good. Dax, he doesn't get much to do, and Warwick Davis, he just really runs away, which is a bit of a poor showing for the leader of the Ewoks. But this is decent enough. I rate it 7 thumbs up.